Good morning. My name is Paxton Pittman, and today I will be discussing how emotions are altered by your brain along with how your body processes these emotions. At one point in my life, I wanted to be a psychiatrist. I found out to be a psychiatrist, you have to go to med school, which means lots of math and lots of science. All-nighters staying up, studying anatomy and AP Bio, and barely passing pre-cal probably meant that I should pick something else. After my career choice changed, my interest in the brain stayed strong. I promise this is not some lesson out of my anatomy book, and I'm not going to use some big doctor words that no one's going to understand. Now, emotions, the things we feel when you cry and you can't figure out why, or you laugh until you cry and then you can't stop laughing and you're still crying and you can't figure out why. So sometimes we wonder what causes these feelings that we feel. And this is the different levels of chemicals that are released in the brain. The definition from the Oxford Dictionary of emotion is a natural instinctive state of mind deriving from one's circumstances, moods, or others with relationships with others. People or things have a large impact on our lives. Now, some chemicals that are released in our brain to make us feel a certain way, we can't always control them. Some people try to think that they have full control of their emotions, but in reality, they've just trained their body to not react to what they're actually feeling. This is why some people laugh when something tragic happens, which not only makes a really awkward situation, but is really bad for your feelings and how you control them. Now, facial expressions and body movement are the #1 thing that give away emotions along with how you feel. When you're in danger, a stress hormone along with adrenaline are released, which make you scream and or run. This is what causes a frown or a scared face when you are scared. Now, pleasure, for some eating chocolate or for others running, is caused by dopamine, which is released. This is the butterflies you feel when a girl sees her crush. So no, you are not feeling true love. You're feeling large amounts of dopamine being released throughout your body. This can also be an excitement from a goal, like getting your first touchdown or finishing your first marathon. People who are depressed don't get normal serotonin levels to their brain along with dopamine. Alcohol, for example, releases large amounts of dopamine. This is why 40% of people who have been diagnosed with depression also suffer from alcoholism. Doctors believe that this is caused because they're searching for happiness and pleasure, and they want to find that happiness, so that leads them to drink. Now, happiness, learning, and memory are all released by a chemical called serotonin. This is what's responsible for mood balance. Everyone has different brain functions. Kids with autism have different levels and different brain functions than those who do not have autism. Kids with autism also have difficulty with social and motor skills. The environment that a kid grows up with autism in greatly affects their progress. Schools across the nation today tend to special needs kids and try to focus on how to enhance these social and motor skills. Kids with autism, although they struggle with social and motor skills, excel usually in the fine arts. For example, Matt Savage. He was diagnosed at 3 with severe autism and has 9 albums and has played privately for the head of state, and some call him a musical prodigy. And he plays the piano. So what you're probably thinking, what does this have to do with emotion? Music releases serotonin and triggers memory. Many argue that it's just an entertainment or something to listen to in the car. But 90% of people, while listening to music, will experience chill that triggers a specific memory that takes them back to their past or makes them feel a certain way. Many doctors believe that this helps with autism and can help them enhance in their social and motor skills. In 2012, 41 kids were part of a study who had autism, and they attended music therapy for an hour twice a week as part of their curriculum. Every single one of the kids improved. They thought the mapping of sounds to the actions helps the verbal commands. This connected the auditory and the motor parts of the brain. Kids with autism are unable to filter out provoking stimuli, so they often struggle with anxiety. The music also helps this anxiety. When many young kids get scared, they want the comfort of their parents and others around them. Many kids with autism, when they get scared, they want to be alone and they're often confused. They found that music also helped with this anxiety. So all of this being said, your emotions and how your chemicals are released have a large effect on your body and a large effect on many people's lives. So next time you're feeling something and you can't figure out why, thank your brain for releasing all sorts of types of emotions. Thank you for taking the time out to come to this speech. Thank you.